And where better to start things
Ladies
off
and
on
gentlemen,
Soul Read PS2.
SmU5h Weekly 84 Grand Finals. Let me update that text.
Yeah,
Yerp.
this could be the end of Ling's wrath, and Vendetta could finally take a smush after God knows how long.
It is on the table, and right now Vendetta off to a solid start. It's going to eat a little bit of damage here because that's just what Peach do, but it's still a close start nonetheless. Pokemon Stadium 2, of course, going to be the stage pick of choice because where better would it be? Really, as you climb higher
We love
and
PS2.
higher on the player skill ladder, you sort of see the gravitation towards PS2 amplified. I feel like you see a lot more non-PS2 stages in like the lower sections of bracket.
You stuck with the Ryu the
Oh, it's
first
just such a
time,
neutral
and you're gonna
stage.
stick with it again. And wow, I cannot believe that reached.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Golf Club
yeah.
hits pretty low. Whoopsie daisy.
I mean, it better. Shit. Golf club, golf balls on the floor.
True. The Golf Club didn't reach low. I wonder if that was part of like the designing of that hitbox. Is like it
That's
has to
smart.
hit low.
That's low-key smart.
Get it low key.
Yeah.
That.
Low
Anyways.
key,
Vendetta has fallen a little bit back. Not too much.
Yeah, there's
Well,
the
there's
back
the
air.
bear,
Not gonna
not
kill
gonna
just
go
yet.
A little bit behind. You know what
Only a spoonful.
I mean? Yeah. And man, I gotta tell you, these fade-ins are not it. Ling is catching them.
Again, that's the thing about Ling. He's really tricky with how he fades in or out as Peach. It's very deceptive. A lot of other Peach players, as I was saying before, prioritize moving around sporadically and making it really hard to predict where you're going to be. But at that point, it just sort of turns into this guessing game or just sort of like this approximate.
Does up air even
No.
kill? Okay.
there it is.
Wow. Alright, it does. You learn something new every day.
You do learn something new every day.
Vendetta
Ling is just
down.
a deceptive
One whole stop.
player. But we will figure it out if Vendetta's able to pull something together.
Dude,
Again,
he literally
this
brought this back in Grand Finals Game 5. I don't think it's impossible.
Winners finals, you mean? But yeah,
Anybody can win.
No,
Hold
we
it.
saw
Really?
J-Jaw make this, or we saw Ling make this exact same comeback on J-Jaw. Literally anything is possible at this point. I won't count it out. I think literally every game since Vendetta, since and including Game 5 of Vendetta Ling has had some sort of like major comeback in it. I don't
missed
know
a
what
very
it is when
important
these
game.
players are ping-ponging back and
Oh.
forth. Either that or there's some thrower juice in the air.
thrower juice. Man.
It's either thrower or closer. I don't know what you want to call it. Who do you want to put the blame on? Want to give credit to the person bringing it back from the depths, or you want to throw the blame on whoever's getting come back on?
I think he got stuffed by a
point.
stitch. No, I don't know. I don't know what that was. Low-key. And that's a
That's a dead
yeah.
Leo. Whoops! You tried to recover. My bad. Here's a turnip for your troubles.
Pretty much.
Said it as true as it is. Alright. Vendetta did switch it up when it was due. Possibly for a different stage. Because keep your opponent thinking, not get too comfortable. Possibly.
Who knows? Who knows?
Nope, you are comfortable as is.
Assuming that a Smash player is going to go to a stage that's not Pokemon Stadium 2 is like assuming that pigs are going to start flying tomorrow. It's hopeful, but implausible.
Yeah.
Regardless, jumping into game number 2. Vendetta once again getting the first blood here. Quick 45 on the board. That Fireball once again committing war crimes, as it does against both my mentality and against Peach's HP or percentage. Whoa! Oh no, not the reverse short you.
Oh
Hate
my
to see it. Oh, you
That
tried to
stuff
recover
again.
again. Sorry.
Oh, no. Dude, it's so good.
My God, dude, I did not
So
realize
good.
how good Peach is at just covering Ryu's normal recovery paths.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we
Oh
got
my
combos.
God. Ling,
Alright.
please.
Oh.
No, Ling, please.
Oh.
Ling,
Oh.
please. It's been a minute. Relax.
Alright.
I understand that there's another $40 on the line, but come on.
Well.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay. Nah, that's just what it is, though.
We're all a
It's,
little bit carried.
playing with a passion. Absolutely no warm-up needed. Fresh off the sticks from playing against one of the
We're all a
finest
little bit
Kirby
carried.
players in the business, and now is putting the hurt on one of the finest Ryus to do it.
They never said it'd be easy.
True.
Ling is swinging for the fences at the moment. And it is not looking like he's stopping anytime soon. It is Vendetta getting a lot of hits here, but is going to get caught with the unsafe Nair on shield. And now you're off stage. You got
And
hit by a
this should
turnip
be
and you're
it.
probably dead.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, well, that's game 2. We might be going to a Grand Finals reset a little bit quicker than we could have anticipated.
True.
Vendetta needs to lock in here if he wants this to end in one set. Honestly, at this point, I would consider just pulling out the Ken. Like low-key.
I mean,
like, this is
it's not
this
a
is the
bad
set where
idea
it
on
doesn't.
paper.
This is the set where it doesn't matter as much necessarily. Pull out the Ken here, see if that can do something. If it doesn't work now, just stick with the Ryu. Either that or just stick with the Ryu all the way through, brother. You know what? I am not a professional coach, so I will let him stick to it. We will see. Honestly, though, I don't know if Ken really does that much better than Ryu does in this matchup, so I respect it. If anything, Ryu having the opportunity to play it from a little bit further away is probably pretty beneficial. Right now, though, already Vendetta's on the ledge. It's like been one interaction, he already lost neutral.
Even Steven, though, in this game 3, you know, we keeping it even.
Keeping it even, save for 40% between the two of them, but hey, we're keeping it even.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit of damage off of one of the lighter Shoryus, but we are balling. You know, percent is accruing, and that 40% lead doesn't seem, or gap doesn't seem to be shifting all that much.
It's just part of the struggle is the float. It's just so hard to land your combos consistently.
The question is, can Vendetta make it back to the stage, back to some sort of neutral position, or is it just going to be a lot more of Ling keeping this pressure swinging? Looking like the answer is leaning towards the latter at the moment. The float cancel Nair is not going to be able to kill. It's not the sweet spot.
Like,
so
focus is good in so many situations except there. And that's Peach's #1 poke tool.
Yeah, but it does call out any landing Nair attempts. It calls out back air, like raw back air attempts. It calls out a lot of things. But, I mean, that down air just does so much wonder for Peach. Right now, though, again, it's just sort of the struggle to get any sort of meaningful hit in. It's as I say it, though, able to put it together, the Nair into the single down tilt into the Shoryu, more than enough to close out the stock. 54% is a manageable deficit to be at, but it's still hardly ideal.
Okay. 28. Dude, it's like Ryu's in a different fighting game, man. He ain't used to this.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, wait.
Hold on. Okay,
good
not gonna
damage, though.
kill, but that
Good
pretty
damage.
much evened up the entire game. And the Tatsu
And the
is
no
going to be
DI.
enough to do it.
That's your life. Vendetta finally with a lead in the set.
Exactly when he needed one too. I told you, the focus definitely is able to pull some stuff together. And in this case, it is exactly what Vendetta needed to get back into this game. Now it's Vendetta looking at pretty solid with a lead here, and percentage is accruing at a pace that is most certainly ideal. You know, sometimes you just need that one moment, that one big sequence that just gives you all that confidence back, and it's seeming like that focus is definitely what that. Oh my god!
And the shield break will put him on the board right as the song ended. Damn. All right.
Okay, man. We have got a set 1 of Grants. And this is why, just like I said, he should absolutely not swap over to Ken whatsoever.
The switch up is insane.
Just like I had always intended. You know, I am visionary.
The switch up is crazy.
Like that.
He's like, I always believed it.
Looks like we're switching up the stage as well this time around. It's not just me switching things up, it's the stage. Swap it over as well. Not going to be PS2 this time around. We've got Ling taking a little bit of advantage of that counter pick power he got in his pocket.
Alright. You need a game to make it possible. This reversal.
And we're going over to Battlefield. Now, last time we saw this counter pick happen, it was very much so in Ling's favor, though we'll see if that continues to hold true here or if Vendetta is a little bit more ready for it. We see the up air strings coming out right now, and we're going way up. Not going to kill, but 87% on the board.
Dude was Mario for a second.
Yeah, I know. You don't really expect to see these up air ladders from Ryu of all characters. It feels much more like a... I mean, I guess it's possible. I don't necessarily associate it with him as a character. Also, that trade was huge, because if that didn't trade for Vendetta, that probably would have just been
dead
disadvantage.
So this is Ling's counter pick. He's actually going to try to switch it up on Vendetta. Interesting.
Again, the last time this counter pick did come out, which I believe was also Ling's...
he caught the re-grab.
It did go in Ling's favor. Right now, though, it is Vendetta with the stock lead.
The Nair to Clank.
I love the Nair to Clank with the turnip. I don't know why I blanked on what it's called. There's only so many vegetables in this game. I can't be getting that confused.
He might have realized something.
Yeah, something's definitely clicking, to say the least. Right now, Ling's still needing to find this kill. The down air somehow managing to clank with the Shakunetsu, and the back air going to be more than enough to close things out. The clanking with projectiles in this game seems very inconsistent, to say the least.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
Like, it feels like sometimes the weirdest things are able to clank with
Like, go figure. A plant can't clank with a fireball.
Yeah, exactly.
Game logic. We love it.
We do indeed. At the moment, it's all of a sudden Ling back in the lead now. Big damage coming on from the Peach Extraordinaire, and the forward air going to be able to close it out.
He lost his stock, but he's back in center.
Now, hold on, are we able to put something together there? Almost had like a drag up air, for the lack of a better way of putting it there. Didn't really pan out. Ling was still a little bit low under the platform there, so you weren't able to convert off of it. But it is a step in the right direction if you want to get the stock count back to even.
Anytime Ling does not have a turnip in his hand, you're giving Vendetta a chance.
Awkward jab there, though. I think that was supposed to be something else, or at least one of the lighter jabs, but we got something else. The down air, though, into the up air, into the Shoryu, gonna be enough to close it out. 45% is far from undoable for Vendetta here, so we'll see if Vendetta is able to lock in. But the dot eyes,
I did 20%, by the way.
Yeah, Peach needs it.
She does. The needs in question. Oh, the read. He didn't go.
Oh, he still has his double jump, though, but it's not going to be much use when you're still out there. Ling able to go to the depths. We're going into a reset. A contested reset, but a reset nonetheless. Ling.
We said it was possible.
It's got to feel pretty good if you're Ling going into Grands and getting a quick 3-1 after losing a nail biter game 5. It's like, yeah, I could do that. I could do that one more time. So we will see. Definitely very close, but I mean, that was a pretty convincing last stock from Ling, only 12% on the board. Ling as a player, just very, very capable of hardcore locking in.
That indeed. Vendetta now moves on to the loser side. Here we go.
And now we jump into the reset. Grand Finals Part 2, if you will.
Here we go, guys. True finals.
So, hopping into things, we got PS2 as the stage of choice, just in case we weren't consistent enough for you.
Vendetta feeling still confident with the Ryu. Gonna stick with it, probably for the whole set. I don't think we're gonna see the Ken.
Yeah, again, I feel like the Ken has sort of been given up upon from what I've gathered from Vendetta, though I still see it happen occasionally in bracket reports from what I've seen, so I don't know.
All right.
Regardless of what it is or isn't, what is right now is a lead for Ling. Though Vendetta is still not too far behind. It's only a slight percent lead, and really, percent leads are very volatile things. They are indicative of a direction, but they are not as definitive as a lead in the stocks category.
Okay. Like, Vendetta wants to land with this Nair, but Ling is so ready for it.
To be fair, it's one of Ryu's best landing options, but if you know that that's really Ryu's best go-to option, a dominant strategy, so to speak, you can kind of prepare to mitigate it as needed.
Okay, off stage. Makes it back.
Still alive, and unlike...
Wow.
That killed him, what was that, 80, 90? I mean, this is, like, pretty close to max rage Ryu, so, I mean, I guess I get it. I'll see if Vendetta's able to actually do anything with this rage, though, or if Ling's just gonna get a back air or nair or something. We do get a nair, so there's a little bit of chip coming in. 5% extra credit, it's definitely something, but I don't know
little
if it's
bit
enough
helps
to really put anything major together.
Oh wait, this is a rerun, though? No, you reset it.
Nah, he got hit by something really light. So Vendetta still alive, able to get a little bit more damage on, and it looks like he's going to
perfect for him. Like, rack up that damage as much as possible. Okay, there's your stock.
Still, 47% is a respectable amount to put on. Like, that's absolutely a modest, a approachable sum of extra credit to have put on the board. Nothing insurmountable, but still very solid progress.
The Kaito
Especially if
kid.
Ling can't get another hit. And which is what's sort of seeming to happen right now. Tatsu's not going to kill just yet without the rage on deck, but getting very close. Same thing with the Shoryu there. That was the sour spot.
If that was Smash 4, I would kill.
Yeah, no, Smash 4 Shoryu was a different beast.
I literally think he low profiled that back there.
I wouldn't be surprised. Peach needs it.
Peach sharking. 100% needed.
It is looking pretty solid for Vendetta right now. 53% on the board, and he's looking to start putting on even more damage now.
I mean, hey, maybe he's built for the long run, shit.
Vendetta is a strong adapter. That's what I've learned from this guy. You see it from the comebacks that he's able to accrue. You see it from the wins that he's able to take. You give him more time. He's got a lot of stamina for these longer games, and he's got a lot of stamina for these harder matchups.
Oh, Peach combos?
Absolutely. Not going to kill just yet, but...
He wasted his jump. He used the focus. Oh. Okay. Still good recovery, though. Hey, give it props where it's due.
Yep, 95% deficit right now. Vendetta just needs one good Shoryu setup, but I think Ling very aware of this and very ready to cover a
Oh.
lot of these jump-ins. Not ready enough,
Not
though.
even going for the short U.
Yeah, I think that might have been a misinput.
Silence is on. Is Ling gonna steal this from Vendetta?
That is the question of the hour. Vendetta wants it. You can tell he's looking for it, but he just hasn't been able to find it just yet. Ling doing a really good job of playing evasive, which,
Man.
again, Ling very good at slowing things down, but the nair into the back air is going to be enough for Vendetta to take game one of the reset.
Jeez. All right. You wait and see.
You wait and see.
Hey, better start than we saw last set. Maybe he just needed to get a scope.
Again, Vendetta had a little bit of time between sets. Getting warmed up is important, especially when you're fighting somebody who's of this caliber, of a similar caliber to you as a player. These two are absolute fiends in their scenes and in the online space as well. So, getting the little bit of rust off from being on Elite and playing against some people who are probably a little bit worse into fighting against one of the best Peach players. It's a rust that you need to shake off pretty quickly, and it's looking like that's what we're seeing from Vendetta.
Possibility is open. 100% for both these players. This is the battle for the big payout.
Indeed,
A lot is on the line.
Yeah, $40 is on the line to be precise. Both these players will be compensated. They have both made it through one hell of a bracket, fighting a lot of talented people up until this point, but this is for the big bucks, and of course the difference between first and second place is quite notable. It is more than double if you get first place, so both these players definitely want to take that home, both for the pride of competition itself, as well as for the generous bonus that is to accompany.
Now that you mentioned it, like, whenever you win, you don't even think about the prize. I think you're just so happy in the moment that you won. Like, a lot of the time it happens to me personally.
I mean, to be fair, like, if you look at Smash as a scene, like, it's cool that we're able to put these things on, but really, these smaller locals are definitely not enough, and even some of the bigger tournaments are really not enough on their own to, like, subsidize doing this full time off of. It's especially when you look at like other scenes, you'll see like Apex Legends has I think a $2 million circuit. I think the RLCS is like $6 million. I mean,
hey, I tell everybody this: you, me, anybody I talk to can be a top player. Just give up your life.
You absolutely can be, but it's not the most lucrative.
Just give up your life to the game.
A lot of these people, though, what it boils down to is it's both a passion for the craft, a passion for showing off what you got against other people within the community.
Imagine. Okay, but absolutely going for this read.
Right now, again, I'm sitting here yapping about like financials. Nobody cares about that. We're here to watch people punch each other, toss turnips and fireballs and other things. The up air still not going to be enough to kill just yet. 162. This one going to be enough to take it. 79% deficit. Not too ideal if you're in Vendetta's shoes, but
catches the turnip with a down tilt? Okay. I mean, why not, I guess.
Hey, if it works, killing two birds with one stone, or plucking two turnips with one A press.
Two turnips with one.
I don't know, man. Regardless of what it is, I can say with most certainty that you are going to want Ryu to die very quickly, because again, Ryu with Rage is
spooky.
A very frightening character. There's a lot of characters that are scary with Rage. Peach, I mean, definitely has her own rage demons, but she doesn't really become that egregious. Ryu, on the other hand, Ryu, you're looking at like dying at 80 to assure you.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'd say that's even like the bare minimum, you know. I'd say like
So I mean, that's what it'd be.
75.
Somewhere around that margin. So definitely you want to get Ryu out of there before he can get too much value out of the rage. Rage is a great comeback mechanic, but it can
Okay.
be
Oh, you missed the
quite
second
tough.
up there. That would have confirmed into the short year.
Just a really good escape DI from Ling in general, understanding where
Like,
exactly
if you
he needs
just
to
even
go.
stop and look, like you see, Ling is dashing away, waiting for Vendetta to approach. He's waiting for his move.
No, again, but that's the deceptive thing about Ling's gameplay. If you're just taking a glance at the game itself and not super analyzing each thing that these players are doing, it really does look like Ling is playing a very aggressive game. But if you like take a step back and look at what Ling is actually doing, it's a lot of this inward movement, but it's nothing committal. It's just a lot of movement that makes you think he's doing something big, but it really gives him the room to, you know, float back or double jump cancel, float back, and then smack you for trying to hit him for it. It's actually a thing that a lot of New England players seem to specialize in. I know it's something that I've heard people comment about Mars playing in a very similar way. A very deceptively aggressive style that's actually a little more campy when you really take a second to look at it. It seems that it's the same case here for Ling. I wouldn't call it campy per se, but it's definitely very strong bait and punish. And the bait is immaculately smooth and baked in seamlessly.
Absolutely. All right. Still got a set on our hands. Game 3.
Game 3 at Pokemon Stadium 2. Wouldn't have it any other way as we jump into things right now. Ling at, I mean, nothing's huge has happened, but I think both of these players understand that they're
Oh my god. I was not expecting that
momentum-based
back.
creatures. I'll admit it, I wasn't either.
Insane start for Vendetta. Okay, so it looks like your only options out of shield is back air, nair, or up air.
At least I glanced away for a second and the game's already back to even. This is what I mean. It's like both these players have to play patiently because both of them will take an inch and will take the inch given and will see the inch given and take a mile.
It's so hard to choose between either of them to place a bet on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely competitive to say the least.
Now I got a kill surprise, a good DI on that.
Very, very, very good DI.
Not even
Ling,
poking the shield there. Okay, dashes back. Oh, he waited for it.
whiffing the Shoryu though. The back air is going to be enough to kill though. So that's really just what you need when you're in Ling's shoes.
Text. Reads the tech.
Ling just playing on it right now. Again, both these players really have been, but Ling is looking pretty next to impossible to touch. Going to fade back a little bit there and actually respect the attempt to get
He
back
can't
to
even
ledge.
get up. Look at this. Okay. A chance. Rage Ryu. Oh, 58.
58 kill percent, probably.
That is indeed
I don't think
10%.
so.
Wait. Oh,
Is that actually?
my
That's
God.
actually. I was joking. I swear I didn't think 70
No,
was
I
kill
thought it
percent.
was 2. Oh my.
Wait, is he dead? No. Okay.
No,
Wait.
surely not.
Hold.
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to ban.
Dude, this is
Ryu.
what I'm saying about Rage Ryu, man. You get hit once in 70 and you die. It's like actually obscene what this character can do to
It's
you.
like Lucario Jr.
It really is. It's not like expressly aura, but it feels like to a degree he has it. I don't know if there's like different rage scaling on Shoryu or if just Shoryu is that stupidly good of a move in
But you are
general,
definitely at death percent right now. Question
Oh,
is,
100%.
can Vendetta find that finishing blow? We saw that in the previous game. Did not. Okay, I thought it was like. I had to stop talking.
Yeah, hold your breath just for a second. Right now, Ling playing really well, though, just not giving Vendetta the opportunity to find anything like a down tilt, up tilt, whatever.
Footstool into nothing. Oh,
Back air, though,
Wow.
on its own is just going to be enough. And that's the thing, too. You get so antsy waiting for the down tilt to the Shoryu, the up tilt to the Shoryu, that you forget that other moves like back air or F smash exist.
damn. All right. Well,
The Vendetta on tournament point. Ling definitely going to need to pull this back together. I assume we would end up going back to Battlefield if I had to take a wild guess, given that this is Ling's counter pick. So we'll see. Either that or no, we're running it back to PS2.
all right. You know what time it is.
I do indeed.
Game 4.
Is the game before Ling a thing? We'll find out today.
Vendetta, 1 game away.
And here's Ling already putting on the big hurt. 54% off of 1 neutral interaction. That's just Peach for you, baby. And honestly, given the characters like Steve and Sonic exist in this game, that's not even like that crazy. Steve, Sonic, Rob, they all just kind of do this to you. Even Captain Falcon can do this to you. I mean, like
He knew. He didn't do this. He didn't do the Tatsu right there.
oh my God, he's dead. What I was gonna
20
say though is that it feels like we're at a point in this game where like 1 or 2 neutral interactions can define entire stocks, because people have optimized the combo game in this game so much that 1 like stray hit can lead into like these 50-60% combos.
It hasn't even been a minute, and both of them have already tore through 2 stocks.
Indeed. Right now it's Vendetta hunting for this down tilt, trying to get something started here. But again, at these low percents, Peach is not going to be looking for anything huge on the ground. Maybe a down tilt of her own, but probably not against Ryu. As opposed to the J-Jaw set that we watched, it's 2 sets ago now because of the Speak Rams. This is a much more comboable character that Ling is up against here, and we're seeing that come to full fruition. We're seeing these massive Peach combos come out, these big edge guards as well. It's all just sort of showing up Ling. Definitely preferable. It has its downsides. I mean, Ryu is a very, very scary character in the right circumstances, but right now it is absolutely looking like Ling is very comfortable.
I blinked.
Whoops, sorry, you missed half the game. But yeah, no, Ling looking really good at the moment. Just not getting hit in the slightest, not giving Vendetta this opportunity to get back into things here, and it looks like he might not even get the opportunity to come back to ledge. He does, this time around. Some could call it luck, some could call it skill, some could call it concentrated power of will. Who knows? But that forward air, it doesn't really care what you think it may be. We're going to a game 5.
Yes, we are. We finish how we began.
It is Vendetta's counter pick. Once again, Vendetta repeating winners finals so far. Did take game 3, so does get counter pick advantage here, which is huge because it means that Vendetta has the opportunity to change it to any stage in the game, which means we're probably going to be going back to PS2. Maybe Battlefield, who knows? We will see. We got nothing but the future. Tell us what we will behold.
Here we go.
Here we go indeed. Game number 5. This one for all the marbles. And the stage pick is small Battlefield, so nearly almost PS2, but not quite. Cool, and right now it's looking like this counter pick is serving Vendetta well, to say the least, starting off with 61% on the board, though it is now Ling in the driver's seat. Got a down air into a turnip. Is that a dot eye?
It was.
It was a dot eye. Down air turnip into nair at 55. That's crazy. Oh, he's dead.
Oh my god.
Whoops, you got hit by an up air. Sorry, bye. See, this is what I mean about Ryu being such a terrifying character. Yeah, you might be able to actually like hit him, unlike Kirby, who doesn't really get combo to the same degree, but you also are gonna get hit by some pretty stupid stuff, and that stupid stuff is absolutely gonna kill you. Ryu's combo game is lethal. Definitely not something that you want to be taking lightly.
Finally, it clanks.
Right now, though, it is Vendetta actually looking really strong at the moment, up almost an entire stock here. Ling trying to read the roll out, but Vendetta prepared for rolling in instead. Still yet to drop a stock, though that might be changing momentarily. No, he actually gets back to ledge.
All right.
Big Nair, though, going to be enough to close it out. 105%, though. Again, Vendetta really, again, taking an inch and making it into a mile. Absolutely, neither of these players are ones that you want to give any little bit of leg room to. The back air going to close it out. Vendetta up. 2
More
stocks
stock
to 1.
remaining.
This is potentially tournament stock here for Ling. Definitely needs to be able to piece something together and soon. But it's looking like it's a lot of these fireballs just kind of stuffing out everything that Ling's going for here. 41 already.
Oh, big opening. Are we seeing the end?
That
He's
is the question. We
shielding.
got the down tilts on shield. One of the other frightening positions to be in. It's just very, very scary having this Ryu down tilting on your shield. It is not the ideal position to say it the least. And right now, Ling taking the opportunity to just not deal with it. But
Vendetta wins Smush Weekly 84.
There it is.
big plays from Vendetta too. Again, a real nail biter of a set. We saw